Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie and this is Unity Consciousness. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I'd like to welcome our new subscribers, but also thank those of you who are returning for this week's energy update. We've got a lot to cover, so let's jump right in. We did discuss today's energy in last week's video, but I do want to just kind of do a brief overview because the energy is really going to be with us not only today, but tomorrow and also Tuesday. We do have Mercury in Taurus is going to sextile Neptune in Pisces. This is great energy for providing or infusing communications with compassion and or creativity. We also have Jupiter in the sign of Gemini trining Pluto. This has not happened in a very long time. I would like to introduce a concept to you that's also going to match other energy over the course of the week, and this has to do with my idea and understanding of what Jupiter and Gemini trining Pluto is all about based on downloads that I have received. This is all about the concept and understanding of how your thoughts they can create instant manifestation. So if you have a thought that is rooted in authenticism, it's unified, it's whole, and you put it out into the universe where there is five-dimensional energy at your disposal for your use, that energy matches five-dimensional energy because it's authentic, because it's whole, because it's unified. That will draw in the things, the elements necessary to create that thought and bring in that unified, authentic energy. Now, conversely, if you have a thought that is inauthentic, polarized, or projecting on someone or about something to someone, that same communication is going to draw in energy to match that intention. Be mindful in your intention. Is it five-dimensional, authentic, or three-dimensional, polarized, inauthentic, and projecting? Because you're going to manifest different things depending on which way you go with this process. Okay? Think about that. Tomorrow we've got Mercury is going to enter Gemini, and because Mercury is moving quickly, going to then trine Pluto. So what I just spoke about, you're going to be able to test this. Transforming the power of your thoughts and actions through honesty, truth, and authenticity. Give it a shot. Tell me how you do. I'd love to hear what you think about this concept. Also, we've got those beautiful Sun sextiles to the North Node, Venus sextiling the North Node. Then that Venus cazimi is going to be on Tuesday. I love this. This is, Venus passing through the heart of the sun. She's going to be disappearing for a while. She's going from a morning star to an evening star. Where instead of, manifestation and outward, we're transitioning more to an inward type of Venusian energy. We're going to contemplate. We're going to think about things a little bit. But this is yet another cycle that is occurring in the 8-year star point cycle that Venus started last July with that retrograde that occurred. Venus is retrograde in the sign of Leo when she reemerged all new, brand new 8-year cycle as a morning star. Well, we're dipping into the first converse of that, or the introspection after that, as she becomes an evening star. So interesting to see what we bring in at this time, because she is also going to trine Pluto shortly after that cazimi. So again, all of this authenticity, whether it's Venusian energy in relationships, whether it's Mercurial energy with our words and communications, these are all steps to take that are authentic so that you can have that authenticity return to you. Very important. Then on Thursday of this week, we have a new moon in the sign of Gemini. Again, more of this energy ruled by Mercury, and it's going to be conjunct Venus at that time. Set a new intention using Gemini energy. Gemini energy, thoughts, lower mind, parties, having fun, knowing a lot about, knowing a little about a lot, being very, very, very busy. That's all Gemini energy. Set a new intention that uses that Gemini energy to your greatest good. However, beware, because we do have a square to Saturn in Pisces. So that is, that there's some sort of reality that is requiring accountability and ownership as we shift our thinking to align with that authenticity. If we're going too fast, because new moon in Gemini screams fast, 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 fast. So there may be, Saturn is going to begin to infuse some stop signs, some pauses, and you're going to see it on Saturday, and you'll see it on Sunday, and then a couple days after that, Saturn's going to come in to help moderate some of all of this over-the-top Gemini energy. But anyway, again, use it to your advantage. That would be my suggestion. Also, as part of this new moon, it is not connected to the new moon. It's just associated. This will be occurring in addition at the time of this new moon. We've got Chiron, Eris, and Mars. So Chiron, the wounded healer, Eris, Mars' little sister, and Mars, which is still in the sign of Aries. They are loosely conjunct, like I mentioned, in the sign of Aries. They are going to square Pluto. Now, squaring Pluto is not fun. We know this, but it speaks of wounding by social exclusion. And because we are speaking about authenticity, I thought it was important to bring this aspect in at the time of the new moon. So if there's some wounding that occurs, especially because of a social exclusion, let's see what we need to do to rectify that situation. That square to Pluto is asking us to be mindful and authentic as we process that, for sure. Then on Saturday of this week, we've got Venus in Gemini is going to square Saturn, creating another one of those choice points. This can be jealousy, this can be cattiness. It's just not a good day for relationships. Take accountability if you and your partner are not on the same page relative to pace. That pace perspective, right? Well, we're not on the same page. I'm not ready for that just yet. Just be mindful of that. You could also, if you're not partnered up, you could be comparing yourself to others unfairly, or with a lack of compassion. So just be mindful of that. Let it go if possible. Saturn is always pause for purpose. Why are we pausing, and what is the purpose? Don't let the external take away from what you know as your true essence, that's for sure. You do have a choice here. Then on Sunday, a week from today, we've got Mars going to enter Taurus. Very different energy. Mars is leaving its home sign where it rocks the world. It's totally unbridled energy in Aries. And then it's going to step into Taurus, where it's tried and true. Just literally from unbridled passion to diligently working, making every step, every effort count for long-term stability. You're going to endure whatever is necessary to get the job done. Just be mindful of stubbornness. If you find yourself holding on, or I have to reach this at all costs, might be time to take a step back a little bit. Then also on that same day, the sun in the sign of Gemini is going to square Saturn in Pisces. You could find yourself getting lost in deep dives that keep you from, having fun. You get lost spinning over here, and there's a party going on over there, but you're going to get stuck in the spinning over here. Just apply compassion for sure. I love compassion. Whenever you're talking about Saturn and Pisces, there's a pause for cause. Apply compassion first. You might need to take a break. Let's be honest. Saturn in Gemini is a very, very, very busy person. Mind, everything. Mind, body, everything. Just hitting every party. Grad parties are going on now. We've got weddings. Oh my gosh. It might be time to take a break. Just know if you need to rest is best, and you can resume the activity soon enough. This transit will occur over the course of a day. So give it a couple days and it'll be good. Well, that's all I have for you this week. I do want you to give some thought to intentional thought processes and making sure that you're speaking to yourself from a place of compassion, so that as we work with this Plutonian energy and we come from a place of authenticity, it is going to allow us to manifest really, really quickly and manifest with the equal power that you put out. It's going to match that 5-dimensional energy and create some really cool things for you. Anyway, so I did decide to use the Journey Tarot deck, Cassie Owl, and we had a card jump right out, and that card that jumped out for this week is the 8 of Pentacles. Let's see what the book has to say. 8 of Pentacles. Honing your talents honor your talents by honing them. You are here in physical form to expand and refine your natural abilities. Repetition leads to mastery. You deserve the time it takes to master your gifts. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, please do click the like button. If you want to know when videos are being dropped, please click the subscribe button. And if you have any comments or suggestions, post them in the comment section below. You know I always like to hear from you. I hope you have a fabulous week. A new moon in Gemini. My goodness, let's set a new intention for something really fun to happen. And we're going to take accountability for authentic communications and authentic processes so they can meet that 5-dimensional energy and manifest our dreams. Hope you have a fabulous week. Namaste.